I accidentally fell into a vampire nest. The monsters were about to tear me apart and devour me. Just as I was about to die, the alluring vampire queen suddenly took an interest in me. She decided to take me into her harem. She sliced open her own artery with her razor-sharp claws and let her black blood drip into my mouth. Instantly, a powerful force erupted within me. I gained superhuman speed, the ability to easily control humans and turn them into puppets, and even broke free from the vampire's limitation of fearing sunlight. I became an entirely new breed. To repay the queen for saving my life, I abandoned the faith that was branded on my forehead and personally led an army of 1,000,000 vampires in a counterattack against humanity. To win this war, I had to draw away the demon hunters before reaching the Holy City warriors specifically trained to hunt and kill vampires. Among them was Paul, the commander who had abandoned me in that monster nest years ago. I knew that before joining the order, Paul had entrusted his wife and daughter to his brother's care. Naturally, this family of 3 became my target. The stepfather, in the middle of saying grace, felt the ground shaking violently. He immediately rushed to the window and looked out, only to discover the vampire army about to break through. The situation was critical. He locked the door, grabbed the Gatling gun from the wall, and prepared to fight. The mother, with no time for explanations, pushed aside the dining table, quickly opened the cellar, and rushed her daughter inside. She warned her daughter not to make a sound, no matter what. The moment those words left her lips, the crucifix in the room fell to the floor. Then came the fierce sound of gunfire, mixed with her parents' screams. Soon, everything fell into deadly silence. The girl was trembling all over with fear, but she didn't dare make a sound. Even her breathing became careful and measured. Despite this, I still captured the hostage I wanted. At this moment, the people inside the Holy City had no idea that danger was approaching. They thought they were safe under the Church's protection. But what they didn't know was that since the dawn of humanity, the war between the 2 races had never ceased. From the Stone Age to the Nuclear Age, there had been no victor. The entire Earth had become an apocalyptic wasteland, until the Church trained a group of demon hunters specifically to eliminate vampires. They bore crosses branded on their foreheads. Each one possessed extraordinary skills, and could take on 100 enemies alone. Their physical abilities far surpassed those of vampires. With just a handful of these warriors, they turned the tide of war, slaughtering the mighty vampire armies until they became an endangered species. After the war was won, the surviving vampires were exiled to reservations under strict supervision. With the crisis over, the Church began to worry that the hunters' power would threaten their authority, so the leadership disbanded the order and began to suppress and slander them. Once glorious warriors became pariahs that everyone avoided. Paul was the most powerful demon hunter on Earth. He had devoted his entire life to the Church, only to be met with discrimination in the end. His heart was filled with doubt. The priest told him, "The war is over. To question the Church is to betray God. Go back and practice your faith. Conquer the demons within." The priest's words left Paul deeply frustrated. Before he could even respond, he noticed a man lurking behind him. After subduing him, Paul learned that the daughter he had given to his brother had been taken by vampires. Paul immediately went to the Church, begging the 5 bishops to restore his status as an exorcist so he could leave the city to hunt down the vampires. But the archbishop didn't believe him. They thought Paul was trying to seize power. The next day, they sent people to arrest him. His daughter's whereabouts were unknown, yet the Church was so foolish, only concerned with protecting their own interests. Paul felt utterly disappointed.
Don't do anything foolish. Remember your vow. To go against God.
I go against God.
He snapped the prayer beads in his hand, renouncing his loyalty to the Church. Then he charged at the guards, his strikes clean and merciless. In just a few moves, he took down every last one of them. The old bishop knew there was no convincing Paul, and could only let him go. Paul returned home, stripped off his gray robes, revealing his powerful muscles beneath. He wrapped bandages around his hands, retrieved his long dormant demon hunting weapons, and once again became a demon hunter. Under cover of darkness, Paul opened the warehouse, fired up his motorcycle, and left the corrupt city